Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Uh, Stream Elements did not update the title of the stream properly. We are going to fix that right now. We are not streaming Alex's team today. We are streaming a new Armarouge team. And by new, I mean, look at this. It's the same thing I've been playing for like a year. You can polish shit all you want, but like I love this team. I'm not going to pretend it's anything flashy and new, but like Armarouge is my boy. We like Armarouge here. And we tweaked it a little bit tonight for max ladder cheese. My opponent's not expecting a Terra Dark Night Slash from this Gallade. No, sir. I refuse to believe my opponent's going to be expecting this. So yeah, we are going to stream with this team today on a new account because I need to get my new Violet save up the ladder finally. In all of my content, see, I've never even opened the menu yet. In all of my old content, I streamed on my Violet save that had maxed out hours, 999 hours. I had beaten every trainer, picked up every item on the map, done all the mini games, got the shiny Munchlax, called all the coaches. I had a finished save file. But the name of that save file is my dead name. So I started over in March, and I brutally slogged through the story because I had already done Scarlet twice, and I was not ready for a fourth Paldea run. But now I finally got my new save to like everything being finished, and this is gonna be the main one I use for content and streaming. Because like streaming as Progotog is fun, but when people know who you are, it makes it slightly more like, oh, what the heck is this? Pokeball of a ladder is probably gonna be really interesting. So Calyrex can take a hit from like most of these things. So I'm pretty fine to go for like honestly just like Calyrex Lilligant in case Indeedee has like Imprison. Actually, let's just go. Let's just not forget Trick Room. Forget the fancy stuff. We'll go Lilligant, Torkoal, Calyrex, and I think Armarouge will be good for. No, Gallade. For the Tropicos, Gallade. Anyway, I was just answering a quick Discord message. My opponent led with Tailwind. We're just gonna go for a Sleep Powder and the Urshifu, and we're gonna switch to Calyrex from Torkoal. Actually, no, we don't need to switch. We'll just go for like. Ooh, I forgot. I forgot to put Heat Wave on the Torkoal. Okay, we have Protect and it's useless. That's fine. So there's a Tailwind. They're gonna outspeed. Urshifu's not gonna be doing a whole lot with Surging Strikes in the Torkoal. Russian should still do a lot of damage. Okay, so we hit the Sleep Powder. After this game, we'll back out real quick, update the rental code, and we'll fix the Torkoal because, whoops. Okay, so the Whimsicott's weak, Urshifu's asleep. We're gonna go for Solar Blade and Urshifu, and now we're gonna switch Torkoal for Calyrex. Okay, so Urshifu will have 1 turn of sleep guaranteed. Obviously it outspeeds. Endeavor from the Whimsicott is super annoying. But if the Pokemon in the back isn't faster than Lilligant with their Tailwind, we should be fine to Sleep Powder that Pokemon. And Whimsicott has to choose between Endeavor and killing Lilligant. That Tailwind is pretty frustrating, though. Oh, it's Meowscarada. Opponent has 2 turns of Tailwind left. We're not outspeeding that Meowscarada for sure. I think our best bet is we're gonna Solar Blade the Whimsicott, and we're gonna Protect of Calyrex. And we're gonna hope that they're gonna try and Endeavor and cheese the Calyrex. Okay, they try to go for U-turn. Oh no, they U-turned into the Lilligant. Okay. Okay, so the Terapagos makes me feel we have 1 clear shot into... Okay. So we're gonna go for a Wide Guard. And we're going to try to Trick Room with Calyrex. So I'm guessing they're going to Endeavor and maybe Terra Starstorm here, like with the Terra. Okay, so no Terra. So we are not going to get where we want with this. Okay, so they went Endeavor into Gallade. Ooh, and Meteor Beam. Okay, we should be okay. Because what we can do is... Okay, so we're gonna Psycho Cut Whimsicott, and we're gonna protect our Calyrex, because Whimsicott's probably gonna try to Encore if it has it. Which will force us to go for another Trick Room, which isn't what we want, obviously. Protect on Terapagos is pretty ideal, because that means Gallade is not going down. Welcome back, Rice. How are you doing today? Okay, one of these 2 Pokemon is going to KO me. Oh. I kind of expected a Sucker Punch from the Meowscarada. But then again, this is Pokeball tier. I'm sorry to hear about the back pain, Rice. I'm doing good. I'm finally making progress editing a new video for once. I've had this weather video I've been working on in my head for months, but I only wrote the script finally last week, and I'm finally editing it, and it's going smoothly, and I'm really happy making like a good quality video again. I think this is like if you watch my Trick 101 video, like that video took the most work for such a short video, and this video is gonna be like that, but I'm gonna be like really proud of the output. Because I after like the success of after the success of the Trick 101 video, I definitely wanted to be doing more of these like instructional types of videos, and it's really cool to be doing so. Also, um Bryce, is the music that I have playing? I'm trying to have my browser music playing through OBS again, like I did the other day. Is it working? Because for me, it's saying it's not picking anything up. Can you hear like the music that's playing? And hi, Rachel. Okay, thank you. I'll have to take a look at that then. Okay. Okay, how about now? It says it's playing now, so tell me if that sounds good. Okay, cool, thank you. Is the balance good? Like the music versus my voice, everything like you can hear me talking clearly over it still? Cool, thank you. I decided I'm gonna go like when I stream, I'm gonna go back and forth between using like this playlist of like just battle songs I like and just like the in-game playlist. And so I've added to the bot. You guys can see what the playlist is. It's like this is just like my battle themes playlist. It is mostly Pokemon with like one from Earthbound and like one from Final Fantasy. I gotta update it more. Anyway, this looks kind of easy. I'm guessing my opponent's either gonna Trick Room or Imprison. So we're just gonna go follow me and Glacial Lance and just have a grand old time. Get some chip damage in. We want to first we want to see if that Incineroar has Will-O-Wisp. That's why we can't just go right for the Trick Room. Okay, my opponent just tried to fake out. Chat, this is where I'll remind you that we are playing a Pokeball right now, so I guess I shouldn't be expecting my opponents to have brains. Okay, cool. So this is how they're playing. We can just sort of do what we want. So I'm guessing that's gonna be a knockoff or a Flare Blitz. Indeedee tanks that though, I'm sure. Yeah, we don't care. Indeedee don't care. And we're just gonna start doing a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. And, you know, this team is so fun. This team is just like such comfort food. I wonder if that Flare Blitz is gonna KO. I don't think so. Like, we still win, regardless at this point. But like, if that Flare Blitz could not KO the Calyrex, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be greatly appreciated. Oh, and for knockoff. And we lived. Cool. And basically means we win. I'm so happy that I can finally use my character the way I want her to look on stream. I'm not going to be using the Progatog save file anymore just because I don't like the way the Scarlet characters look. I like the purple outfits more. Also, what are they doing? I'm pretty sure we still OHKO with a helping hand and +1. Oh, that's a loud song. I'm just going to turn this down. Like, I'm pretty sure we still KO. Hell yeah, we do. So this is rank 1 with the rank ladder, right? So most people aren't going to be playing ranked 1 in the middle at the end of the month like I am right now. So you gotta wonder like how many of these people are just actually trying it for the first time and they're facing like somebody like me. It feels kind of mean. Rice, I've been using scope lens before you and I really started talking much. I just don't play with Gallade much. I put a life orb on it for like the first video I talked about Reg G, but then I realized scope lens is just so much more consistent. And if you look at the paste for this version of the team, I went for Dark Terra Night Slash as well, just to ruin the days of many Calyrexes. Because I checked the calc, even if they go Fairy Terra, they can't go... What, is the paste wrong? Yeah. They can't go, even if they go Fairy Terra, they still can't OHKO. What's with the Okay, seriously, Rice, what's with the I don't understand. Oh, wait. That pace is wrong. The Indeedee is not supposed to have Healing Wish. It is supposed to have Helping Hand. In game, it has Helping Hand. Although, I think I forgot to change the Terra on it. I think it has the wrong Terra. If that's true, I have to go to fix that. I have to go fix that after this game. I kind of threw the team together in a hurry. Anyway, we're just gonna do the thing. We're just gonna do like the thing again. And do we bring Gallade? No, we can Spicy Bro. Actually, we bring Torkoal. Yeah, it's really cool. It's a very safe Terra to do in front of Calyrex, because like I said, so they go Fairy Terra Draining Kiss, it still doesn't OHKO even with specs. Because a Draining Kiss is just not a good move. Now let's play the impossible challenge. Can my ADHD ass remember to go fix the 2 mistakes on my sheet now, on my team now? Indeedee is supposed to be Grass Terra, and Torkoal is supposed to have Heat Wave. Thank you, Rice. I was so happy to finally get to use my trainer card again. Like that's the one I used on my old save file in like Vancouver and everything. Okay, so based on how my last match opponent played this exact same team, I'm guessing this person's not going to be super wise enough to like play around Trick Room. So I'm just going to go Glacial Lance and Trick Room. The reason I have the Fluttermane trainer card on my Progatog save file is like I don't really give a rat's ass about Fluttermane, but it was pretty cool when I was doing my story playthrough and I found like the shiny Fluttermane while I had like Nimona and Arven with me. So I was like, I mean, that's a cool picture to get. You don't get a chance to get like a picture of a wild Fluttermane like that very easily. It's like a wild shiny Fluttermane during like your story time there. So I figured like, well, yeah, screw that, let's do that. But like, I like the Armarouge profile picture on this one, and this is like the main one. I was like, so happy to recreate it. And I was like dressing up my character and everything. I was having my wife like go through the clothing with me, asking her opinion on like, yo, should I try this outfit? Should I try that outfit? Like, which of these outfits would be best for like making the new trainer card? And that's why I settled on mostly the same, but I went with the pink leggings this time. Okay, so no switches from my opponent means that's a very dead draft. Oh no, my poor opponent. No, exactly, Rice. That trainer account, it had the right gender because I was non-binary when they got this game originally. So I made it a girl, but still named it my dead name. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to keep like using that forever. I might as well change it now. Also, why did they switch in the Miraidon just to die? Chat, what are they doing? Like, I know this is low ladder, but this is ridiculous. This should Oko both of them, right? Honestly, since apparently the entire circuit is a joke next year, maybe as a joke for Worlds this year, I should just bring this team because it's like on brand. I should just make a mockery of Worlds and bring the team that's on brand. Rice, you have no idea how much it took me. Like, it's the strength it took me to actually start a new file. I couldn't do it for the longest time, and eventually I was like, nah, I'm gonna get sick of it. Like replaying through Paldea for the fourth time was like, Okay, okay, I'm not gonna forget. I have to go fix the team sheet. I have to go fix the team. I'm not gonna fix the rental though, because I'm very lazy. Y'all can have a choice specs protect rental. I don't care. I like how in this game you can do about just about anything on the fly. You can go anywhere for anything, but you gotta come to this one freaking city to change your Terra types. Why can't there be like a Calyrex cutscene in this game, like in Sun and Moon, where he just casually gives you random technology? Why can't there just be like a Calyrex item called like the I don't know, like oh, Alexis, hi! Thank you for the follow. Do I have grass? I don't have enough grass. Oh my god. Why would I go to bed? This is like no, it's not. I work nights, girl. Oh, Rice, you can help. You can do that. That would be great. Just send me a trade code on Discord when you're ready. Cool, let me know. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I can just like I can just pretend it's Grass Terra and scare them somehow. I can just bluff it. What did I Grass Terra something? Oh, I'm like just barely short. That's so annoying. I wonder if there's any lying around in the terrarium that I'm missing. Probably. I'm just gonna look around here while I wait for Rice. See, this is the problem with having a new save file. I'm so used to having like 800 of each Terra Shard. I need to do like a product. Yo, Rice, you're my hero. Yeah, send me a trade code, and I'll throw you something cool. What do I have that's on? What do I have on me right now? Hi, Rachel. No. You will take this scatterbug and you will like it. It's shiny. It evolves into the purple one, like the Japanese one. Night, Alexis. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you again for the follow. Oh, see, why are you doing this to me, Rice? Now I can't give you the scatterbug because you gave me something like this Ursaluna. I'm trying to be nice to you and give you something cool. Carl. Well, obviously I'm not gonna take your key. Obviously I'm not gonna keep. Oh, you're talking about the name Carl. I don't know. I don't know why I don't know why I laughed. It's just funny. It's funny to me somehow. While Rice changes it, I'm gonna run a quick ad so we can push back the pre-rolls. Rice, just DM me when you're ready to trade again. How funny would it be if, like, while I'm waiting for Rice, I'm sure there's a cluster of grass terra shards in here somewhere. So how funny would it be if I found it, like, right now? I still need to do way more barbecues. Cat, you gotta help. You gotta help me more. Well, do you remember when I found a shiny Tentacruel randomly while we were doing the barbecues last time? I don't know if you believed me, but here, like, it was fun. It was so funny. I used it for, like, the story. It's funny because, like, I've been starting to keep a list of, like, the Pokemon I'm gonna have to, like, recatch as shinies for, like, for my living decks, right? So that they're OT Ruby. And so it's nice getting, like, a checkbox off. Okay, Rice is ready. Okay, Rice, if you can hear me, I'm searching. I'm pretty sure you have a sub, so you should be ad-free as well. Rice, you're actually a hero. Thank you so much. You saved the stream. Now we can continue to go clobber on extreme low ladder players with ease. I mean, I don't think that Terra is going to come up much anyway, because my opponents just don't seem to know what they're doing. Like, we had a literal fake out on Psychic Terrain, guys. Yeah, cash money. That's my wife. Because her name's Kasha, so... Whoop, I didn't mean to click that. All of my teams have a Pokemon named Cash Money on them, because Kasha is my wife. And this Cash Money is the best Cash Money, because it's Cash Money the Kind-Hearted. Honestly, I think this team is really fun, and because Armarouge is just like my boy, I think this will be next week's stream team. I'm gonna play it tonight as well, obviously, but I'll update the rental later, and this will be next week's team. It's not smurfing actually. It's a new save file. It just hasn't. I haven't played ranked on it yet. Oh boy, this seems fine. I want to nuke either that Thundurus or that Incineroar with Meteor Beam so badly. That is indeed Kirito. That is like the Gallade that I use for everything. Like all these, all the mons on these teams are on this team are like the homies, except the Calyrex. The Calyrex was made by a machine. I haven't caught like the homie Calyrex yet. The Return of the King. Okay, so there's no way in hell that Zamazenta is not going to click body press in Armarouge. I think we can all safely agree with that. So what my opponent's really not expecting is this Dark Terra Armarouge. And if they Meteor Beam, if they knock off my Armarouge with Incineroar, actually, no. We're just gonna Trick Room and follow me. We're not gonna be cute. We'll be cute after. That's probably Thunderous. Oh, Rilla, okay. Don't really care about Rilla. Oh, funny. So here's the thing. My opponent's gonna think this is like some brilliant play, but it's such a like a loss of momentum. So we're gonna Meteor Beam Incineroar, and we're gonna Trick Room. Doesn't really matter which one gets faked out. Fake out into Armarouge is fine. And knockoff is also fine, because now we don't get locked into Meteor Beam. Hi Spice Cake, how are you doing? Hi Spicy Cigar. Spicy, I am actually playing on a very low ladder account because I'm playing on my new Violet save. So I'm in Pokeball tier still, and we're playing against some interesting opponents. See, my opponent thinks they're so great because they faked me out twice, right? But they've achieved pretty much nothing. Switching out Rillaboom is whatever. Oh, I'm not, this isn't even Master Ball, I'm in Pokeball. Okay, so they're pivoting like mad. But they've done absolutely nothing with it. Okay, so we're gonna Weather Ball. And actually, no, they probably have Wide Guard. So we're gonna Weather Ball, and we're gonna High Horsepower. Okay, they went for Protect. That's fine. Aurora, what are you talking about? What the heck is X? Yeah, I don't know. What's an X? Okay, so now we're gonna Glacial Lance because they're not likely to cook Wide Guard. Weather Ball plus Glacial Lance should chunk pretty hard whatever switches in. And we can take most of what Zamazenta or Urshifu are doing this turn. What's next on my playlist? I'm probably just gonna pick a random song. Let's do this one. Dragon Terra. We did click Glacial Lance, chat. Like, I don't think we're gonna KO, but we'll probably do a chunk. Oh, we did KO. Cool. Oh, we got a crit. Neat. And that's gonna do pennies. And now they can't Terra the Incineroar. Okay, so we're likely gonna see Urshifu switch for Rillaboom, and Incineroar is gonna fake out Calyrex, expecting that they can. Yeah, they'd probably fake out Calyrex and switch to the Rillaboom, thinking they can override me. No, of course they're not gonna do that. I always play around my opponent knowing how to think. Okay, good damage, good damage. And that continues to do nothing. We're just gonna go for a Weather Ball into Incineroar and another Glacial Lance. Because honestly, the Urshifu doesn't really do anything to us right now. It can't KO either of our Pokemon. From me, Rachel? Never. Okay, that's mildly annoying. But I believe it's going to be one more turn at least of Sun. Okay, it's not. So, we're going to switch out Torkoal. And we're going to hope we can take a Surging Strikes plus a knockoff of Indeedee. I feel like it's possible. And we're going to switch Torkoal in for Armarouge. Yeah, and we're going to go for a Trick Room. Lord Wes 111, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, so my opponent switches in Rillaboom, switches out Urshifu, and now has no way to stop Trick Room from going up. Oh, Armarouge was already coming out when you asked. Don't worry. So Rillaboom can like fake out. Yeah, it is shiny. Rillaboom can fake out, but like if they go fake out, what are they even doing with it? So we're gonna switch out Torkoal. We're switching in Torkoal, make it sunny. Oh, we're using it. We're using it. No, literally, like the Rilla is only helping us here. Oh my god, they faked out Armarouge. Yo, that's just beneficial. That's just kind and helpful. Oh my god, they're just making it too easy. Armarouge for life, chat. Armor Cannon is such an obscene move. Oh, Lord West, I have like every Pokemon. I have a shiny of almost every Pokemon. I'm only missing like Loudred and Cramorant. I want to play with my food a little bit, so we're gonna Meteor Beam this Incineroar, and we do not have a Power Herb. Because they're probably gonna try and like fake. If they don't cancel, if they didn't cancel, I was gonna get the charge turn of Meteor Beam, hope they go for a fake out, and we're gonna follow me. Sorry, Wes, that's not how I do my streams usually. I spend a lot of time picking out the team and like how I'm gonna stream it, and I don't change it midstream unless I think there's like a change I want to make it better. I can stream Ceruledge sometime. I like Ceruledge a lot, and I think it's actually pretty good in the current format. I'll find a way to use Ceruledge on stream sometime soon. No, we're gonna change the battle music. We're gonna listen to instead of that, we're gonna listen to we're gonna listen to this unhinged battle theme. Wes, I'll do it at some point in the future, but what I do normally is like my streams, like I stream one team for a whole week usually. So I can do Ceruledge sometime, but it wouldn't be any time like super soon. Oh, don't tell me that I can't find people to battle. That'll be very disappointing. Then I'll have to switch over to my Scarlet save, but I wanted to do it on my Violet save. Come on. I'll try it one more time if it fails. That'll be very sad. So disappointing. Oh yeah, Stereoledge is already on the team. Rachel's right. Gallade is Stereoledge. Okay, I'm guessing it's not gonna find anybody. Spicy. If we were talking in a serious competitive sense, Chandelure. But because it's me, probably Stereoledge. All right, we'll update the rental code and we'll switch to Scarlet so we can actually play games. So we'll take this one down because it's got a couple mistakes. And we'll share. And I'll update the Stream Elements bot real quick. Yeah, I've seen that team, Spicy. It's pretty good. Whoops, I was trying to show you. Spicy, DM me. I want to tell. I can't remember if I told you what I'm playing right now. Like Okay, so the rental is PKYQDN. Perfect. Oh my god, you stupid console. Nintendo and their damn cartridges. Yeah, I like Night Slash a lot. Oh, this song fucking slaps. No worries, Rachel. Oh yeah. Since somebody West was asking about Serialedge, I did use Serialedge on stream a couple weeks ago for a creators tournament thing, and because Brian Collins named his Gallade Serialedge, and he got in trouble for doing that for that tournament, I named my Serialedge Gallade. All right. Now, past the interruption, I wanted to make a point of using a new account, but I guess we'll go shred up ranked ladder with. We'll go shoot our way up the high Master Ball rank ladder instead. play against people who actually know how to play the game, which is so much more boring. A battle against whatever that says. Here's got Miraidon with no Farigiraf, but we don't have Fake Out, so it doesn't matter. They have Tailwind. Got Rilla. So I think this is a Indeedee Calyrex game. You go Torkoal and Gallade in the back. It's fine, but this team not having any way to block priority is pretty sketchy for it. Especially in this format, filled with Smeargles and Incineroars. So chat, did you see that there's a Blood Moon Ursa Luna plush now? My wallet is crying. I'm hoping they have it at Worlds. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trick room with Calyrex and switch Indeedee to Torkoal. Because probably one of the Pokemon's gonna switch out and bring in and they're gonna bring in Miraidon. So right now we're gonna hope that if they're gonna go for the Fake Out, we're gonna hope they pick the wrong target, and we're gonna go right for the Trick Room. Okay, so no switch from my opponent. That lets us preserve our Psychic Terrain way more safely. That's great. Just going right away, shooting off the Fire Terra, giving us all sorts of free information. Knock off into Cali. And then another knockoff. Okay, that's annoying, but it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna Eruption, and we're gonna high horsepower the Rilla. Incin can actually go down from this Eruption on its own, depending on its bulk. It's also the one that's more likely to switch. And honestly, KOing Calyrex doesn't even get them the most advantage here, because Torkoal, Terra with Indeedee in the back to get our terrain back up if they change it. Easy as pie. Okay. Interesting that that's not likely in a Sulfast Rilla, because it would have taken maybe half from it. and I went for the knockoff into Torkoal, giving me the ability to switch my attack and also keeping Calyrex alive. And it's a leftovers instant. I believe Eruption plus Glacial Lance is still guaranteed to kill whatever comes out. Yeah, it's certainly interesting, Rice. And the thing is, about lefties as well, about this, on the old save file, we were playing low ladder, so that's the excuse for whatever the weird stuff now. Now we're playing in Master Ball, so it's like, why are we seeing this stuff? The rain doesn't really bother me. Eruption should put some tip damage into them both, and I think Glacial Lance will finish them both off. Maybe not the Incineroar. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, so by going for I don't know why they wouldn't just go for a knockoff into Calyrex there, because it would have KO'd. By going for a parting shot, they've just sealed their fate. I'm guessing we're going to see Incineroar plus Miraidon, but we're just going to switch in Indeedee. They've already Terra'd, and Calyrex is +1, right? It's gonna be 0 again after the Intimidate, but they're not gonna be able to fake out, so it doesn't matter. Maybe somehow Incineroar takes only a sliver and lives, but like not really realistically. Because we're gonna switch Indeedee in, prevent the fake out, and I believe we're neutral. No worries, Aurora. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Queenie. Ooh, I'm gonna add a song to my playlist and then put it on right now. This is the final boss theme from a game called Mother 3. I won't say the name of the boss or the name of the song, because that's a spoiler. And honestly, it's a really, really good game, and I think everybody should play it, so I won't spoil it, even though it's like 21 years old. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. So we found that we've been pretty consistent with Cash Money and Calyrex up into this. Also, why does Armarouge not have his title? Why is the title not equipped to Armarouge? I was wondering about that. Yeah, pretty much Rice. That's what's gonna happen this game. Pretty much just pain for my opponent. I was about to say, look how similar our trainer cards are, but I'm on the wrong save file. I'm not on the save file. Oh my god, her character is so cute. Oh my god, chat, they fucked up. They just didn't play correctly. So, that Ursaluna has to Terra Normal Helping Hand Blood Moon to kill Calyrex or Indeedee. So we're pretty safe to go for like a Glacial Lance Trick Room this turn. Because then we either get a Glacial Lance or a Trick Room. And if they can attack Calyrex instead of Indeedee, then we're guaranteed to be able to get Trick Room up next turn. There's the Terra Normal. Now I'm slightly concerned. Okay, so then for Hyper Voice. If they go for like Hyper Voice and Foul Play, that's fine. Okay, no, they're going for the Trick Room. Oh, that crit. That's fine. We don't get a whole lot of people on the ladder that do the whole Trick Room flip on us, but it's not the end of the world. Now we're going to go for the good old Follow Me Trick Room. Yeah, so this time going for a Helping Hand. Oh, it's going to be a Hyper Voice with Helping Hand, I bet. Does that KO? Ooh, that sucks. It's not impossible that we win this, but it's basically impossible that we win this. We're gonna go for the Heat Wave on Torkoal, and we're gonna Terra Dark Armarouge and Trick Room. Just in case they go for Earth Power and Armarouge and we can live it. Okay, if Ursula goes for Hyper Voice, we might just barely live with both Pokemon. That would be quite the throw. Oh, I went for Blood Moon. Into Arma. Do we live that? No, of course not. Alright, put the playlist back on. Well, that was unfortunate. No worries, Rice. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always fun to have you around. god, what is all of this? Okay, so we're gonna bring Indeedee, Gallade, Torkoal, Calyrex, I guess. A lot of nonsense here. Okay, so if it doesn't go for Terra Dragon, we can probably take a Dragon Energy with Indeedee. So we're gonna go for Trick Room Wide Guard. Okay, so U-turn from the Mienshao. If the Regidrago probably thought they were going for a coin flip situation. So I'm hoping Dragon Energy is what they pick. But if not, we can work with this too. I went for Dragon Pulse, but into Gallade, and it didn't KO. Okay, so both Pokemon are probably going to protect, but we're going to get rid of that Kyogre's pesky Rain. And we're going to go for a Psycho Cut into Kyogre. Oh, we get that nice Scope Lens critical hit. And let's see what the Regidrago does. They go right for a Dragon Pulse, which is a little surprising, to be honest. Oh, it must be Specs. With damage like that, it must be Specs. That's fine, though. Okay, so that Mienshao probably is going to go for a Wide Guard. So we're just going to go for a high horsepower and a Psycho Cut into the Regidrago. What kind of Terra is that? Oh, so it's a Steel Terra. Okay. High horsepower is still going to hit for a massive chunk, so high horsepower plus the likely crit Psycho Cut should still take it out. And since we know it's likely Specs locked, are also pretty safe. Oh, ugh. Nothing to worry about at all. And we're gonna Glacial Lance because I don't know if Mienshao is gonna try and Wide Guard again, and we're gonna Night Slash the Basculegion, which should OHKO it with a crit. Maybe OHKO it if it doesn't crit. So they did go for the wide guard, which is fine. Night Slash should KO. Oh, nice and clean. We don't know if we needed the crit or not, but we got the crit anyway. That's what we like to see. And a high horsepower and a sacred sword, so we get to use all of Gallade's attacks. Why not? Should finish this right up. And the battle was cancelled. Soon. Why don't you actually take a look at the paste and see that we updated it? Dark Terra Night Slash Gallade, sir. Alright. I need to grab a snack, and my pre-roll ads just came back on. So I'm going to run a quick ad break while I find a snack of some sort to eat. I will be right back, everybody. I am back. And soon, that sounds dumb. I want to actually win my games. That is a Regigigas. That does not. That does not have a Weezing. I ran a 3-minute ad break because I had to go find a snack, and it wasn't even enough time. Okay, so anyway, that Regigigas is probably just for wide guard. So we're gonna go for Indeedee Gallade lead. Torkoal, Armarouge in the back. Calyrex isn't really gonna be able to do a whole lot here. Unfortunately, despite that beautiful quad weak to ice Landorus. It's technically one of the bulkiest wide guard Pokemon, but I don't know if that's worth it. So they're probably gonna like Terra to remove the train, and then need Taunt with Tornadus. But if they Terra, our Sacred Sword just Oko the Terapagos. And then we're in a much better spot than them anyway. We've hit crit every attack we've used. It's like a 2 in 3 crit chance. That was sad damage. It's been good. Yeah, so we're gonna go for Dazzling Gleam again. But we're in a Terra Dark wide guard, so that Tornadus can't taunt us. Because I'm guessing Terapagos' only other attack is Terra Starstorm, so it doesn't matter like if we Terra if we're going for wide guard anyway. That Terrapagos just got killed by an Indeedee. Oh yeah, shame. Oh wow, huge. Oh, let's go. Who needs Trick Room? For real. I think we can sacrifice Ursh here. Or sacrifice Gallade here. So we're just gonna try and Psycho Cut the Ursh. Oh my god, that's nothing. So now, we're gonna go for Weather Ball into Tornadus, and we're gonna try and Trick Room. If they, yeah, that's what I expected. But now it doesn't. Whichever one they attack, I'm fine. He went for Aqua Jet. Oh my god, chat, he threw. They had a chance. Oh, it must be Scarfed. Yo, yeah, you're probably right. Oh, yeah, it's not Scarfed. He's just bad. I don't know if this Dazzling Gleam kills or not, but we still win. Yeah, we're good. We don't need no restricteds. We just won entirely with Gallade, basically. Gallade did all the important work. Alright, I wasn't looking. Kyogre Motion, we don't care about this. We're pretty safe to lead like Indeedee, Calyrex, Torkoal in the back. And given all the given all the things that are like physically squishy, we'll probably go for Gallade here. Okay, so because they led like this, and I'm very, very bold, we're gonna go right for a close combat into the Incineroar, and Trick Room on Indeedee. If they Wisp, who they Wisp? Oh wait, no, we don't have close combat on this team. In that case, Glacial Lance Trick Room. Same idea. Yeah, and that doesn't mean they KO me. Who cares? Draco into Indeedee? Pfft, she don't care. She's a champion. Okay. Interesting choice. Well, that's a very dead Raging Bolt. Right? I'll be honest, I think I came out on top there. It's okay. Soon, we also have 2 restricteds. Because Torkoal is a restrict. If you can position Torkoal in this format, it is a restricted. Oh my god, chat, they're throwing. Oh my god, we don't care about the Will-O-Wisp at all. I guess he doesn't have knock. If he's got Flare Blitz and Wisp, he probably doesn't have knock. So we're gonna go for high horsepower and a really hard-hitting Psycho Cut into that Kyogre. I think the 2 of them together should KO it. So that's a pretty slow Incineroar. That's interesting, because most Incineroars are fast these days. Now luckily, the parting shot doesn't matter if we crit. if we grant our crit as God intended, the drop doesn't matter. Nice. Well, it's still it's still boosted by sharpness soon, don't forget. So like its base power is 105 just with the sharpness boost. We didn't see a Terra, but we're probably gonna see Fake Out this turn. I'm gonna go high horsepower the Incineroar, and I'm just actually we're gonna switch Calyrex for Torkoal, and we're going to Sacred Sword the Incineroar. Okay, so I went for Wisp and Fake Out. But that's okay, because the Incineroar should go down here as long as we get the crit. Yeah, sure, buddy, I can do that. Okay, so the Eruption should KO Incineroar at this point if we Terra Fire. We're going to assume that Rilla's Terra Fire, and we're going to Psycho Cut the Rilla. Oh yeah, it does. Soon for the video I'm working on now about weather and terrain control, I have a clip from one stream where the Eruption O-coded an Incineroar and a Miraidon. Do we crit? No crit. The thing is, we still have a whole Calyrex in the back, and like the burn doesn't matter that much because the Rillaboom can only do so much damage to me back. Yeah, there we go. They know. All right. I don't have some of these Battle Revolution songs on my playlist, so I'm just gonna put them on for like a little bit, and when I get bored of one song, I'll change it to another one. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. for me too soon, but don't forget I work nights, right? So this is like the schedule. The schedule I've made for the stream is based on like my work schedule, so it's one that I can do with my hours at Pepsi. All right, this doesn't look really too bad. Only one source of Fake Out means we're pretty clear to go like Calyrex and Indeedee lead. And Torkoal can cook everything, and Armarouge can cook everything, and we're fine like this. That's such a weird sleep cycle. Like, if you're not, like, I do it because I sleep kind of like that because it's my work schedule. But, like, outside of that, I don't know why you would choose that. If they go like Terra and like Taunt, Sestri, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, so it does have Booster, so it's less likely to be imprisoned, but it possibly has Taunt. So we're gonna go for Follow Me Trick Room. I think we're guaranteed for Calyrex to live this, whatever they throw at it. Or throw at us. No, I kind of agree, Soon. I understand why it's good, but I don't really like using it. Okay, so we're gonna go for a pretty free Glacial Lance, and we're gonna cautiously switch to... we'll switch to Torkoal. No. We went Follow Me Trick Room. Because it was pretty obvious that that Flutter had Taunt. No worries. Hi, Padmas. How you doing? It was funny you say that, Soon. I just use shinies, so I use shinies, and Kasha also hates the Torkoal shiny. She says she won't embroider me a shiny Torkoal. Okay, I think we're good. I'm pretty sure Glacial Lance... Yeah, we're gonna Glacial Lance. I'm gonna switch back to Indeedee. That's pretty cool, Padamus. Yeah, so the Aqua Jet was pretty obvious. Alright, let's see here. So, there's 2 turns of Trick Room left. I think, most likely... that Urshifu is either Scarfed or it's going to Protect, I think. So, I'm going to be bold. I'm going to go for Trick Room, Trick Room. Soon, you're killing me. Why are you telling me to stop doing the things I'm good at doing? My opponent worked so hard to stall out Trick Room, to like get rid of my terrain, and they're right back where I'm like right where I want to be anyway. Oh god, Tat, they don't even know. Why would I not? Why would I not Glacial Lance here? What's he doing, chat? Double KO, let's go. Oh, yeah. This team is so rude. Yeah, no, that was like the worst option they had. That's the thing. They were better off getting they would have wanted the Rilla to come in naturally. Um, so Dark Terra Armarouge and Dark Terra Gallade are so we can just literally laugh in Calyrex's face. And now we have 3 turns of Trick Room left, and my opponent's just gonna be scarred. Another thing is, Patmus, that um, Dark Terror on the Glade lets us have like stab on Night Slash, which is really good in situations where Psycho Cut's not gonna really cut it. Like it lets us Oko Lunala, for example, even ignoring Shadow Shield. And like a Dark Terror Armarouge in front of either Calyrex can take any hit they're gonna throw out on turn 1. It can survive a Glacial Lance. It can survive a high horsepower. It can survive a Astral Barrage. It can survive a Terra Fairy Draining Kiss with specs. If you Dark Terra. Thank you, Soon. That was a good one. I was really proud of that one, how that one went. Okay. So this is just like the balanced teams that people have been playing with like for a draft, but Indeedee is so you have terrain to stop Miraidon. I like it. But here we know our Calyrex is slower than theirs, so we're fine. So we're gonna play like the way we play Ursa Luna on the older versions of this team, and we're gonna make sure we can maintain control of like the weather and the terrain. Well, we're good for the terrain part, but. It's worth noting that our Lilligant's gonna be faster than all their stuff outside of the sun, except for Urshifu. Okay, so now we know they're Indeedee's not goggles. So we're gonna try and sleep powder their Calyrex, and we're gonna go right ahead and switch our Torkoal in for Indeedee. Okay, so we're gonna go for Sleep Powder into the Calyrex. And we're gonna go for Eruption. Probably gonna see a Pelipper switch in here. And that's fine, because Eruption should still deal a good chunk to Calyrex unless it goes for a Defensive Terra as well. Or we can just miss. That happens sometimes. Yeah, something like that. We can recover though, so we're gonna switch Indeedee now. So that Calyrex probably doesn't have Protect. The Pelipper does. So this feels like the safer thing to be going for Sleep Powder on. Oh, it does have Protect. Interesting. Okay, so they're just going for Tailwind, though. We're gonna go Sleep Powder into Calyrex, bring in Torkoal. So that our Lilligant goes back to being faster than their Calyrex. So now the Pelipper, a Calyrex, an Indeedee, and something else. It's gonna be a weird game. I'm gonna put on some more fitting music now. Ooh, they switched in the... And we missed again, really? Alright, sure. Sometimes we just lose to RNG, I guess. Critical hit on my Torkoal, too. I mean, it is whatever. I refuse to be upset about losing to Sleep Powder misses here when Worlds is a thing, and I'm not likely playing Lilligant at Worlds. But if I missed Sleep Powder at Worlds, that would have hurt a lot more than it would hurt a lot more than missing it on stream. Soon, I know you believe in Sleep Powder. I think you're the only person who believes in Sleep Powder like I believe in Sleep Powder. Because you had two really good finishes with it. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's funny though, because like I believe in Sleep Powder overall, but the two regionals that I used it, I did worse than the one that I didn't. By the way, soon, my current peak with the team we're testing has been 16-11. Oh god, what is this? Okay, I'm just gonna hope they don't lead Whimsicott, and then we're fine. This is gonna be a rough game, though. Hi Cheesy, how you doing? We are streaming Armarouge, my mascot, for the first time since my first stream, actually. Because he's my boy. Oh my god, chat, they guessed so wrong! Chat, they guessed so wrong! Oh my god! Oh my god! We can Oko the Regidrago, that's the thing. And the Golden Gova defensive terrors, we can also Oko it. It depends on like their spreads. Oh my god. Alright, so no defensive terra, so probably at least one protect. Nope. Chat, what are they doing? Do they just not know? Have they never seen a Lilligant in their lives? Oh boy. Oh, that's gonna tickle. It went up in smoke. Oh no, defensive terror on the Woshen. Whatever shall we do? Oh my god, it's not even fire terror, it's ground. What are they doing? I don't know if this kills, but it should still do a lot. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, so we're gonna... What do they have in the back? Okay, we're gonna close combat the Regidrago and hard switch Torkoal for Calyrex. Yeah, but we don't mind, we don't care about the Woshen as much. The Regidrago still has Draco Meteor up its sleeve, I'm sure, so it can still Oko something. And Woshen is just going for protect anyway, like I expected. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And then if Grimmsnarl is the last Pokemon, we just switch to Indeedee to prevent a Fake Out or a Thunder Wave, and we win. Okay, Zamazenta being the last Pokemon is interesting, but I think we just go for a Solar Blade and a Protect. It's probably gonna go for a Wide Guard, and they'll go for like a Foul Play. He also probably knows he just can't win at this point. But they're still playing it out. I respect that. No Wide Guard. Which means they're probably going to go Body Press into Lilligant and flatten her. Live Woshen reaction. Oh my god. They're just bad. Okay, well now we're going to Sleep Power or High Host Power. Oh no, the battle is cancelled. We get the next song ready for. I love playing music from this game. The Legend of Dragoon has such a banger soundtrack. Against 2345. Lunala, Jugulus, Umbreon, Chiyu. Okay, so this is definitely where that Gallade's gonna come in handy. Keep her in the back. Keep him in the back, actually. We're gonna start with just Armarouge and Indeedee. We'll have Gallade in the back. And I think based on the rest of this comp, Torkoal in the back. I don't think Calyrex is gonna be super effective here. This is another boss theme from the same game, from the one I was just playing. It's called The Legend of Dragoon. Going right for a Fairy Tale on Lunala is interesting. I went for Meteor Beams. It doesn't make a difference. But now that opens us up to Expanding Force, dealing way more damage. I'm not sure what my opponent could do that with Ballarus, though. Calm Mind is whatever. Okay, if they have Calm Mind, they probably don't have Wide Guard. They went for Tauntaun and Indeedee. If we have Dark Terra on either Armarouge or Gallade in front of either opposing Calyrex, they can't OHKO them on turn 1 with their combination of their spread move and secondary damage. Oh, and we missed the Meteor Beam, which is really annoying. We're gonna go Armor Cannon into Umbreon and switch Indeedee for Torkoal. The miss and the taunt probably lost us the game, though. We're pretty favored into it with what we're currently testing, though, soon, so I'm not really concerned with it. And this team's pretty good into it as well. Okay, so just stacking Calm Minds. Damn, that thing's bulky. Alright, so we're gonna Armor Cannon the Lunala and I guess Heat Wave. Because Torkoal's probably taking a hit if it gets to attack, even. Okay, that's gonna rip apart the Torkoal, I'm sure. Yeah, we don't survive that. Um, if we're to win this, we have to like try and position. No. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste time. The meteor beam miss kind of ruined it. If I just went for follow me trick room, we would have been fine. But this felt like a lead that we could be more aggressive into. I made a judgment call and I was wrong. It happens. Thanks for stopping by soon. Have a good sleep. Another Reggie Drago team is kind of surprising. But we can probably do this pretty safely. And I'll probably be winding down the stream soon anyway. I'll probably stream for another 2 or 3 games, and then we'll call it a night. Alright, change the music up a bit again. Okay, so they led Chiyu and Drago. So we're just gonna go after you. Terrifier Eruption. Should be able to Oko the Drago, actually. Put on some Destiny music, but it wasn't working out too well. We'll just put on something else. Ooh, is that Scarf? Is that Sash Drago? No, it just lives. Interesting. Okay, so the fact they went for Draco Meteor with the Drago is really funny, because now we can still just set up Trick Room for free. And it was Life Orb, so yeah, okay. Oh, we don't even need to set up Trick Room, though. We're going to do something better. We're going to after you Glacial Lance. So we're going right for Terra, probably on the Amoonguss, Terra Water. So they're gonna tank the Glacial Lance and put Calyrex to sleep. Alright, since Calyrex is guaranteed to stay asleep, we're just gonna try to... We're gonna Solar Blade the Amoonguss because Zacian's probably gonna protect. Okay, so no protect from Zacian, but Solar Blade should still be guaranteed to take out Amoonguss. And that's better than like a maybe. Oh, okay, so Lilligant was unfortunately knocked out by the Rocky Helmet, but now we have all these other ways to deal damage to Zacian. Behemoth Blade shouldn't OHKO Kali. It does a lot, but I don't think it OHKOs. So I'm probably wrong. Yeah, as soon as I said that out loud, I'm like, oh wait, I'm probably wrong. But I believe our last two Pokemon were Indeedee and Torkoal, so... Oh, Torkoal's already dead, we just lose, never mind. I thought Torkoal was still alive for some reason. If I realized that what was the situation, I probably would have switched out Calyrex there instead of... Oh well. We'll probably call the next battle the last one. Let's see, yeah, it's 4:30 a.m. here, and I'll probably go to bed soonish. This is a Gen 8 team if I've ever seen one, with just a Shenpao slapped on top. Okay, so we're gonna bring in Indeedee and Gallade. Actually, wait, no. We'll bring Calyrex and Indeedee with Armarouge and Gallade in the back. No, Torkoal in the back. Okay, so they went for Regidrago and Shenpao. Okay, so go for a Trick Room and Follow Me. We're probably going to see an Ice Spinner and a Dragon Energy. But I'm pretty sure, unless that's Dragon Terra, we can survive the Dragon Energy. Okay, probably not. Ooh, just barely lived that crunch. And so it goes for the Dragon Energy. Do we survive? No, we don't. Well, that's an anticlimactic way to end the night, but oh well. It happens. Very much just a open sheet versus closed sheet thing, and like what they lead versus what I lead thing, right? Like if I led Lilycole here, they would have been the ones being cooked. All right. I feel like Drago, despite the fact that we just saw a couple of them, Drago is not like a legitimate concern of mine in this format at the time. So that's probably why I don't have any Fairy Terra. I also don't necessarily think this is the best way to play Size Spam. I love Calyrex and I love Armarouge, so like Calyrex X Armarouge is something I like to stream. But I don't know if it's like super seriously good. Anyway, that's where we finish for the night. Yeah, and then you have like so many Fairy Terra Callies as well. And then also, you know, the ice types running around. Exactly. Alright, so I'm going to call it a night here though. Thank you everybody who stuck around to watch. Good night everybody. Ruby out.